Good morning, Mike the MC, bringing you the self-care video. Hope everyone's doing well today. I just got over to work, getting ready to help clients, getting to see what I can do today, and to always remember that there is a unity between old and new lessons. And I think sharing this part of the Catechism now, it's going to talk about a section of the unity between the Old and the New Testaments. And I think that is a good thing to reflect on as far as looking at the connection, seeing how that link can really benefit the newer generations learning from the old, but then how they had a plan and maybe it wasn't fulfilled right away or not recognized until the new just really uplifted the message for everyone to see. And so let me share with you 128 and then I'll go further into the topic. 128, the unity of the Old and the New Testament. The Church, as early as apostolic times, and then constantly in her tradition, has illuminated the unity of the divine plan in two testaments through typology, which discerns in God's works of the Old Covenant prefigurations of what He accomplished in the fullness of time in the person of His incarnate Son. And so there is these prefigurations of our Lord Jesus from the Old to the New Testament, thinking and promoting, sharing this idea of God's solution to the world, right? So I've alluded to other videos that I've done on this channel before where Jesus was the unwanted cure, or maybe it's not the answer we wanted right away. And I think many of those things are true. But as far as the typology, looking at the discernment of, okay, if you're looking at the messages from the Old Testament, how they were really promoting Jesus back then in that time from the writers, the traditions, all those customs that were from the Jewish tradition, but then through all the other stories, then you think, okay, how have the other cultures received our Lord from a different perspective? How have they received the Jewish and Catholic traditions over time? And you wonder, okay, the Romans, okay, Pontius Pilate, they were there looking at this Holy Week of the Sabbath, okay, Good Friday, Saturday, Easter Sunday, and they're like, okay, what is happening here? Okay, we were told to guard this tomb. All of a sudden, now the man is no longer in the tomb. He's gone. Okay, so who was it? Who let him out? Where did he go? Where's his body? Okay, can you tell me where his whereabouts are? Et cetera, et cetera. And the thing is, being a witness to all of that, I think is a beautiful thing because it puts us in a place of humility. A place of humility to recognize, okay, I can be illuminated by some amazing event that can happen today and be taught a lesson to think, okay, I don't know everything. And it's all right not to have all the answers, because if I think I have everything and I don't need anybody just trying to be like, oh, I can just solve everything in this world without no problem. I got all this in the back seat. I got this in the bag. The thing is, I'm going to lose some awesome answers possibly, or some information that I may have needed in order to solve the problem. And maybe you are going to go straight forward to the solution and be gung-ho, and I've fallen to this trap before, and I forget to think, I should have listened. I should have just paused and listened to the person talking to me. I know I'm angry or I'm flustered in this moment. I don't want to listen to that person. And emotions get in the way, and they keep us from listening to what is happening. And you could think, okay, when Herod issued the death of John the Baptist, thinking, okay, I will silence this awakening among the Jewish people, or with St. James the Greater, even better example also in this regard after Jesus rose from the dead, right? How do you silence the movement? And so Pontius Pilate really wanted to silence the movement and not allow the witnesses to be inspired from what they were seeing or hearing. But that's the thing. When you see these movements around the world, as far as, okay, miracles and things that are happening, are these true stories? Are they false? Are you going to follow the movement? What are you going to do as far as you being a witness to it all? Are you afraid someone's going to take your power because now other people are favoring them instead of you? And so if you want to get away from that popularity contest in the sense that, okay, you see all the witnesses going in one direction versus another, I am just going to focus on my thing today. I'm going to study, do my personal work, be focused. And as a counselor, right, trying to think, okay, working on my message today, working on my ideas, etc. If I can shut out all the noise, if I can just focus and try to illuminate the message that I have within for people to see, I got to stay focused, shut out the noise, and allow my works to speak for themselves. And I think that is a good reflection for all of us to remember. And once the witnesses see how good we are in the world as far as what we're doing, making it a better place, I think we can start to win people over. And that is how we can make the world a better place. and unite the old and the new messages together and inspire people to say, hey, I may have an old lesson from the past, but if you just give me that second, maybe I can teach you a quick lesson real fast and elaborate as a teacher, sharing this with teachers, to do so from a place of love and humility, to not make it all about you, but to say, hey, just for a quick second, I got a good lesson. I'll make this fast, teach it, and then we'll be on our way. And so just things to consider as far as being a witness to awesome truth and to be inspired and to do something with what you're going to receive. So let's see how you receive good messages today. Let's see what we can do and make this world a better place. All right, everyone, I hope this video found you well today. I'm going to get out there, kind of get going and see what I can do. And I hope this video inspired you and see where it takes you. All right, everyone, take care. Have a good one.